Hi everyone, happy Easter Sunday. I hope you stay home, be safe and healthy, and also have amazing Easter Sunday. Today's video is going to be the first time I'm doing a baking, and I filmed a whole video yesterday already, but I feel like I need to come back here, redo the opening a little bit, because I found that basically after I ate what I baked, I feel like there's a different emotion there, so I want to come back here to tell you more. The last thing I want to do is tell you to do something and you absolutely hate it, so I'm kind of take about 2 minutes to explain this, so hang in with me. It's going to be totally worth it. So the story began about 2 weeks ago. I discovered there's a Chinese, I'm going to put her link down here, a Chinese cooking channel, and this lady was baking a cake using electronic rice cooker. So I thought that was very interesting, and we mimicking what she was doing. And the reason why I said mimicking is because we don't have all the measurement at the house we were staying in. So after we follow everything, the cake did not turn out good at all. So we threw the whole cake in the oven, and it turned out really amazing. Like, it tastes like a Japanese egg cake. It's so yummy, soft, moisture. So I thought, okay, when I come back to Anaheim, I want to do it again because I have all the measurement tool at home. So last night I followed to the T everything she's doing, and even on my video I say that follow this, follow that, and then when I after following the instruction, I opened the electronic rice cooker. Excuse me. The cake is only 75% baked. So I repeat the process again, and then it turned out good. So we will try to figure out what was missing, because we really follow to this exact measurement. So we discovered the kubi is the electronic rice cooker. The temperature can be a little bit different. That's what the results are a little different. But overall, I still want to watch this video because it is so fun, so cool. And after the video, you let me know if you like it. If you like the video, I can probably figure it out, finger crossed, use the same formula, but baking in the oven. But you have to watch the video first and let me know what you think, okay? So let's get this video started. I'm gonna do something I've never done on YouTube before. That is not cooking, baking something really amazing and yummy. And the best part is, this is gonna be my second time, actually, our second time try to make this. So I'm gonna call this the gluten-free, yummy, fluffy rice cake. You're like, what are you talking about? So I'm gonna show you what this looks like first. Did you see that? Amazing, right? So I'm gonna show you step by step how to make this using the ingredient you already may have in the house. And let's get started. This amazing, yummy dessert. Okay, so to start this, I want to go over the key ingredient that you need to make this amazing, yummy cake. And I have my cheat sheets here, so just kind of bear with me a little bit. You're going to need some type of white rice like this, where you need about 150 grams. And the way to measure them, don't try to eyeball it or do the math. It doesn't work. We tried it last time, totally failed. You do need to get a scale like this. Hopefully you have it. If you don't, good luck. Because it didn't work out for me last time. So 150 grams of rice here, and then we're gonna need 6 eggs, and we're gonna need milk for 100 grams, any type of milk that you like. Okay, what else do we need here? We need, because we want to do a gluten-free, so we got a gluten-free flour, and we're gonna be using 50 grams of those, and corn oil right here, 50 grams, and salt, 1 gram, and sugar, 80 grams, and 2 drops of the vinegar. Did I miss anything? Milk? Yeah. So that's the ingredient you're going to be using. After you wash your hand, you need the rice, and you need to wash the rice. So basically you pour water in the rice and you really stir a little bit and then rinse off the rice. And I always say it about 4 times. After that, you want to put water back in the rice and let it sit for 4 hours. So this is what it looks like after 4 hours. Okay. Then the 6 eggs, we're gonna separate the egg white and egg yolk. You're gonna watch me do this the first time, so hold finger crossed. So we're gonna separate the egg white in here first.
Oh no!
Now we're gonna separate the egg yolk and egg white. We're gonna put the egg white in here, egg yolk in the smaller bowl right here. This is my second time to try, see how this is gonna work. Ta-da! Okay, let's move on to the next step now. Now we're gonna put the egg yolk in the rice. So I already drained the water out. Make sure to drain all the water out. You don't should have any water in here. So we're gonna just pour egg in here, right? Okay. I'm asking my chef across there just to make sure I did this right. Okay, gonna get all the egg yolk. Get this one's kind of broken. Okay. And we're gonna just mix them a little bit. Okay, now after you mix them a little bit, we're gonna pour this in the neutral bullet to blend into the paste. Okay, I don't know how to make this prettier, but sorry guys, I'm gonna try it this way. Okay, they should all fit in here. Very good. Okay, now everything is in here. We're gonna blend this to a paste, okay? So cover your ear, it's gonna be very loud, or turn down the volume a little bit. Make sure they kind of sit the base first, like that. Then cover the ear. Then I'm gonna shake again because there's a couple more rice grain down here. You wanna make sure the whole thing is paste. Okay. Just do maybe another 5 seconds. More like 10 seconds. So it looks like that. Okay, now let's move on to the next step. So we're gonna pour this paste, egg and rice paste, into the bowl like this. You see how thick, how dense that is? That's how you want it to look like. Okay, let me just make sure we got everything out. Oh my goodness, can you imagine I just tipped this whole thing? That will be a disaster. Okay, that's good. You know, now I'm making this little small quick video. Have a lot of perspective and respect for cooking show. Okay, now we're gonna pour the let's see, we're gonna pour the milk in here, and like I said earlier, it's 100-gram milk. Now we're gonna pour 1 gram of salt in here. Okay, and then corn oil is 50 gram. One thing about the baking, you really have to get the ingredient very precisely, otherwise it doesn't come out right at all, trust me. Now we're gonna put 80 gram of the gluten-free flour. If you're not gluten intolerant or celiac disease, you can just reuse regular flour. But since our family member is gluten allergy, so we have to use gluten-free flours. Get this all in there. Okay, and now we're gonna mix them. This is my workout for today. Okay, we're gonna mix them together. See that how much they come. So make sure you get a deeper bowl, otherwise this will be very messy. Okay, after you mix really well like this, so what's the consistency should look like? Let me show you. You can still feel a little granule in here, that's good. So this does not close. Now we're gonna put a couple drops of vinegar in there. So a couple drops like this. One. That's good, I guess. You hear the voice? Tell me stop. Now let's do the fun part. We're gonna use the 6 egg white remainder separate from the egg yolk. We're gonna pour the sugar in here, and we're gonna make a kind of like meringue, right? So, wow, the last time I used this machine is, I don't remember when. Hold on. Okay, hopefully it won't get so messy. Okay, guys ready? Let's go. Make sure you get a really deep hole right here so this egg white doesn't get all over you. So we want to beat this up to really like a white foaming. I'll show you what happens when it looks like. And also when you start it, don't get too fast at speed first. You will get the egg white all over you too. So when do you know when? How do you know when to stop? When you pull this out, looks like what's the term? White?
Stiff peak.
Stiff peak. Basically, it looks like this, like very steady right here. So that's enough. Now let's move on to the next step. Now we're gonna pour about a quarter of the egg white in the liquid mix here first, and let's try to do this right. Okay. Again, I'm not chef or bake anything. I barely know how to cook, so let's see. Wow, it looks like a whipped cream. Looks yummy. I think that's good enough, right? So we're gonna just mix them now. Make sure that the egg white and the liquid all really blends in nicely. Now we're gonna pour all this into the, look at this. Whoa, it's really amazing. Okay. It's really hard to hold this and try to make pretty to film. This is easier. And guys, again, if I do this wrong, feel free to correct me, leave a comment below. Or if you have any better idea, this is the channel that we'll all learn together. So, alright, it's supposed to look like this. See the thickness right there? Now we're gonna pour this in the rice cooker. This is the best part. So this is more like a rice cooker cake. So let's pour this in here. So, okay, let me do it this so it looks prettier for you guys. Come on, every drops. We're almost there. Before we put this in a rice cooker, there's one final step you want to do. You want to make sure the air is not inside the batter. So I'm just kind of like this a little bit. Maybe I should put the towel on first so it's not so loud. Okay, there we go. Oh, I actually see a little bubble. Now we're gonna put this in the rice cooker. See that? We're gonna close this. Now this is the trick. We're gonna cook for 10 minutes, turn it off, and do warm for 20 minutes and repeat the step. That's how you do it. So let's cook first. 10 minutes first, and then we're gonna cut it off and do warming part for 20 minutes. Okay, so this is the deal. Remember I said that you want to bake this 10 minutes, cook, and 20 minutes warm up. So we'll repeat twice. The cake was still kind of wet in the base. And so how we know that is we'll put the chopstick inside when we pull out to kind of liquidate. So we repeat the process one more time. So it's another 10 minutes, but without 20-minute warm up. So the cake is actually kind of pretty fluffy. This is about an hour later. So it kind of deflate a little bit. It's it's more dense a little bit, but it's still pretty nice though. One thing I forgot to mention to you guys is that to make this cake, you really have to have the electric rice cookers. And if you don't have it, then you cannot make this cake. I shouldn't tell you that first. So let's cut this now and just see how this tastes. Oh my God. Like I say, the first time we did this, it was quite disaster because we don't have the right measurement. Ta-da! Okay, I'm gonna try this now. So this is a gluten-free cake. gluten-free flour, and the key ingredient was rice. It's pretty crispy outside though. Honestly, it has a little bit more egg taste on the top, but the inside here is very soft, very moist. So I think this is a success. I really hope you liked today's episode on making the gluten-free cake using the ingredient in my house. Let me know, leave a comment below if you like this type of video. If you do, I can do more, but I'll do some research first because obviously I'm not a chef, a cook, or pastry, what do you call the pastry guy? Chef, yes, so, you know. Again, thank you so much, and I hope you guys stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy, and stay home. I'll see you next time. Bye.